So I haven't actually planned this, but I saw that CS2 finally got announced. I thought we could react to it. I haven't actually I held myself from reading it and looking at it because I wanted to do it on stream. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, I kind of look like I'm celebrating with the color of my hoodie. I'm kind of matching. Counter-Strike 2 limited test. The next era of Counter-Strike. How huge is this, by the way? It's suddenly invited. Announced after years of speculation about when they're gonna come with their Source 2 update. It's finally here. That's cool, man. Nice to see. Next era of Counter-Strike begins this summer. Counter-Strike 2 is the largest technical leap forward in Counter-Strike's history, ensuring new features and updates for years to come. And this was always the main reason when people asked why Source 2 is so important for Counter-Strike. Yes, there's a lot that they can change regarding just making it a modern engine. But as far as I understand, a big reason we don't see CSGO getting constantly updated as frequently as one would think that the most played game on Steam would. I believe a big part of it is to do with it being an old engine. So the fact that they're actually confirming it here, ensuring new features and updates for years to come, like it's a very big reason why Source 2 is so important, because they're basically modernizing the game. So, very hype. All of the game's new features will be revealed when it officially launches this summer, but the road to CS2 begins today as a limited test for select CSGO players. During this testing period, we'll be evaluating a subset of features to shake out any issues before the worldwide release. CS2 arrives this summer as a free upgrade to CSGO. Build your loadout and hone your skills and prepare yourself for what's next. Cool. I wonder how many they're giving the limited test to today. I read that they look at how much you've played on official CSGO servers, which we do, but we don't play a lot. Like they're gonna look at playtime and they're gonna look at your trust factor, which I think is all okay with us. But yeah, I'm really curious. Responsive smoke. Oh, this is too modern for me.
Information can mean the difference. In a Counter-Strike match, information can mean the difference between success or failure. As a result, smoke grenades have become a cornerstone of team tactics. With Counter-Strike 2's new game engine, we've evolved smokes and made them dynamic. Smoke grenades now create dynamic.
What?
Smoke grenades now
I hate that I'm doing this through their website because it's not working well. Can I? Here we go.
In a Counter-Strike match, information
the YouTube button wasn't working
between success or failure. As a result, smoke grenades have become a cornerstone of team tactics. With Counter-Strike 2's new game engine, we've evolved smokes and made them dynamic.
They're so
smoke
cloudy.
Grenades now create volumetric 3D objects that live in the world. Now, not only do all players see the same smoke regardless of position, but the smoke can interact with the environment in interesting ways. It reacts to lighting, grows to fill spaces naturally.
What?
The shape of the smoke cloud can be pushed and carved by bullets and grenades.
What?
In Counter-Strike 2,
what the hell? That's crazy. I was not expecting that.
Pushed and carved.
That's amazing.
Of the smoke cloud can be pushed and carved.
And then it fills again after he's shot. No, wait, but this has huge implications. You can spray through smokes and actually see the other side now? That's completely changing CS. I feel like, wait, what? This is such a big change. Yeah, no more ninja diffuses. I mean, that's the least of the changes, but just anything where you smoke off, like, just think a classic, like, Inferno smoke. You can now shoot through it and see. This is incredible. And you can nade it as well.
And grenades.
What? This is mind-blowing. I know it's just such a small thing. It's just an updated smoke. But this is going to change the way professional CS, especially, will be played. I mean, obviously, when you spray through, they can see you as well. But, like, I mean, CS at the moment is played in such a it's so smoke heavy, especially the higher ranks. When you smoke off site, you know, you get it, and then you can be fairly confident that you have it. They have to push through smoke or just get it lucky. But this will change everything about taking site. This will change everything about it. This is actually insane. Yeah, this is not a small change. This is huge.
In Counter-Strike 2, smoke grenades provide even more tactical opportunities. They're just going to look and play better.
Dude, that looked so clean, though. Look at these
and play
short clips here.
Better.
And we got the UI as well. Wow.
Look and play
Negative flippers. What's this? Shows you how many kills you have. Oh, they're really updating it. Wow. Okay. Bullets and HE grenades can push smoke to briefly clear sight lines or expand occlusion. Oh, this has really buffed grenades, hasn't it? So important to have nades on you now. Expands to fill spaces. It looks really nice, to be fair, the way it expands around this and doesn't just like glitch through it. That looks good. This has nerfed smoke so much. I mean, like, it's so hard to know, right? But just as a first reaction. Or has it buffed them? In a way, it's buffed them. You could use smokes in such a different way now. Yeah, no more one-way smokes. Yeah, using nades just to blow a big hole and kill the person on the other side. Like, wow, this is really cool. Dude, smokes are gonna be... I'm gonna be so paranoid about smokes now. I'm gonna be so paranoid about smokes now. Why do people keep telling me the point that the smoke goes back? That doesn't change anything. The big thing here is the fact that you can actually choose to see through smokes if you want to. This alone is insane. Wonder if they're changing anything about how mollies work with it. You know, okay, well, just the smoke update, I think, is huge. I think I like it. Now that I've seen that, I realize how static CS has become with smokes. This makes the game way more dynamic. In terms of, you play Inferno for the 1011th time, you know, and you go for B site and you all have your smoke spots and stuff. This is a huge change. This is gonna come, you're gonna have way more dynamic play, way more different things to do on maps that you already know. Yeah, it really shakes things up. I think this is nice. I feel like CS maybe needs something like this. Very nice. I like that they're the same for everyone as well.
Counter-Strike is known for its visceral and satisfying gunplay. Now, firing a weapon looks pretty simple. You click your mouse, your character shoots, your target takes damage. But there's a lot more happening behind the scenes. In previous versions of Counter-Strike, the game only evaluated moving and shooting in discrete time intervals, or ticks, and time between those ticks didn't exist. For the most part, the experience was seamless. But sometimes those milliseconds between click and tick could be the difference between landing or missing your shot. That's why with Counter-Strike 2, we're introducing sub-tick updates. Now the tick rate no longer matters for moving and shooting, so the server will know the exact moment you fired your shot, jumped your jump, or peeked your peek, and the server will calculate your precise actions between ticks. So what you see is what you get.
Holy shit! God, I can't get over this smoke. Wait, are they... This is just the lighting, right? This isn't T-smoke versus CT smoke. Or is it? They talked about lighting and colors and how it adapts to the map. Either that's this, or they're different colors depending on what teams... Surely it's just lighting, right? Just shadows? Okay. Because this really... If I were to color code smokes for who's thrown it, this is how I do it. It's T and CT smoke? Is it really? Because they haven't mentioned that. They didn't mention that on the smoke thing. They talked about it on the ESL stream. Really? Oh, shit. Cool. I don't mind that. Whoa! Show me more of the new Molly. This has to be edited. There's no way this is the Molly. Wait, what? This has to be an edit. I might not be. I'm not sure, actually. What the hell? It's huge. No. No, this has to be an edit. You think it's real? Wow. Yeah, it's surely real. I don't know why they do that. They know that would confuse people. Jesus Christ, it's a flashbang. I vibe with that, man. Like, I mean, like, it's not like you could. It's not like it's OP. I say that. Cut to just like, we nerfed the Molly. It's too crazy. Sub tick up. I mean, the tick rate thing sounds cool. I don't know enough about that tech. I don't understand how that works, how they've done that, but you know, sounds good. Sounds cool.
With over 20 years of history, maps are a fundamental pillar of Counter-Strike. And in Counter-Strike 2, maps are getting a new look. But don't worry, you can still bring along your countless hours honing strategies and exploiting every corner and crevice.
Oh, that fire! What the hell?
We took 3 approaches to
like
improving maps while retaining their rich legacy. First, there are touchstone maps. Classic maps with solid foundations that players can use to evaluate gameplay changes from CSGO to Counter-Strike 2. These have improvements to lighting and character read, but otherwise haven't been changed. In character read.
That looks nice.
But otherwise haven't been changed.
Oh, really nice.
Next, we have upgrades. These are maps that use new Source 2 lighting, including a physically based rendering system that produces realistic materials, lighting, and reflections. And finally, overhauls. The oldest maps have been fully rebuilt from the ground up, leveraging all of the Source 2 tools and rendering features. These tools will be available for community map makers to make it easier to build, experiment, and iterate. With upgrades to lighting, player read, and materials in Counter-Strike 2, even the familiar will feel brand new.
Ooh, I like that shot. Hold on.
Strike 2, even the...
I mean, this looks very same to me. It's way brighter, I guess, but...
familiar will feel...
But, this shot is nice.
Brand new.
Holy crap, this is Inferno. Dude, it's such an update to everything. There's the balcony. It took me a second. For some reason, I thought we were still in, what's this map called? Italy? Wait, they're bringing Italy back? That's with hostages. I wonder if they're doing it with bombs or if they're doing hostages. I'm surprised that they'd put work into redoing a map with hostages. I would have thought they would have just let go of that game mode. Not put time into it. This, yeah, this is alt mid. There's balcony, here's the bridge. Mexico will be right here. Although it almost looks like they've removed Mexico. Surely it's here, surely it goes in here. Is it here or is it there?
Brand new.
Oh no, there it is, yeah, okay. You know, still looks like CS. This looks like an updated CS. I think they've done a really good job. Full overall. The overall maps have been rebuilt from the ground up, leveraging all of the new Source 2 tools and rendering features. I like the added color, to be honest. I think that's nice. If you look at it, I mean, the actual like nature still has quite a realistic saturation to it, but just the sky alone, it's way more pleasant to look at. Oh, they've brightened it up a lot, haven't they? I wonder if there's still gonna be dark areas. How do like professional CS players feel about really dark areas? Do they feel that like that's shit and want it updated? I could see some people looking at this and being like, this is too bright. But at its core, I guess CS is about aim, and so it's kind of bullshit when you die to some guy who's in a dark corner you can't see. But they've really brightened some stuff up. These are the maps that use new Source 2 lighting, including a physically based rendering system that produces realistic materials, lighting, and reflections. Most of these maps, they've really brightened it up. This one's a little too gray for my taste. I mean, it's obviously just a pick, but I think it's losing a little of that contrast that I like. I don't know if I like the new Nuke, personally. All the other ones look, all the other comparisons look great, but I think I prefer the old lighting. It seems too bright in these pics. This is blinding how bright it is. This is old Nuke. And this is CS2's Nuke. This is too bright for me. This is quite nice, and it's bright. This is too bright. We'll see how it plays when we're in game, but yeah, hopefully they change that a little. Yeah, a lot of it is way brighter, it seems, with the new engine. You see, this is quite nice on the eyes. This is brighter, but not in a blinding way. You'll be able to adjust it, obviously, in your settings as well. I mean, you could just turn it down a little if you think it's too bright. So, in general, like, the lighting itself is what matters, right? And, no. Stay tuned for the Source 2 item workshop. Wow. What the fuck are these? Wait, why are they so big looking, some of these guys? Your items in a whole new light. Bring your entire CSGO inventory with you to Counter-Strike 2. Not only will you keep every item you've collected over the years, but they'll all benefit from Source 2 lighting and materials. In addition to supporting legacy models and finishes, all stock weapons have been upgraded with high-resolution models. And some weapons finishes take advantage of these new models. Have they said if they're still calling it Ts and CTs? By the way, I said I'd eat, I'm pretty sure I said I'd eat, like, bull testicles on stream if, skins weren't brought over. Didn't I say something like that? Like, I said, like, there's zero possibility of that not happening. Of that happening, that they don't bring them over. So, here we go. I don't have to eat testicles on stream. Yahoo! Yeah, were they still called, did we see in the gameplay, are they still called Ts and CTs? It's still Counter-Strike and Terrorist? It's a big reason Counter-Strike, there's a lot of, it's not super sponsor and advertisement friendly because just of that. Just because of the fact that they use the word terrorist in the game. But I don't think Valve cares, to be honest, because they still make a shitload of money. However, I could see ESL really benefiting, and these companies and Blast and stuff, from a change to like attackers and defenders, because obviously they could get better sponsors then. High def VFX. From UI to gameplay, all visual effects have been reimagined. Dude, the blood looks fucking great. The way it yeah, the blood splatter. Jesus. That looks really good. Look at that flame. I don't know if the bomb explosion looks great, but you know, I don't think that matters, to be honest. The thing is, at the end of the day, CS is meant to be playable for low-end PCs, right? So they can't make everything look insane, because then they're just going to lose players, you know. They need people with cheap PCs able to play still. It's always been CS. I like this kill thing. Look at that when you get an ace. That's nice. Accurate audio. Wow, they reworked the sounds. More to come. Cool. Looks good.